capabilities of real-time GIS, so making it easier than ever to ingest, analyze, and act on streaming data. And more of your applications include real-time sensors, so expanded our library of ready-to-go or ready-to-use feeds, giving you more ways to bring your data live into ArcGIS. And ArcGIS now is a complete and a comprehensive imagery and remote sensing systems. This imagery and remote sensing stands in these 4 fundamental pillars in the data management to ensure that your imagery is shared to those needed, reality mapping for capturing and creating 3D foundational content coming from your drones, satellite, and aerial images, analysis for turning your imagery into actionable insights, and visualization for making your imagery easier to understand. This year, we've introduced 100 pre-trained models that you can use to extract features, detect change, perform raster analytics, and more. We've also added support for oriented imagery and video across ArcGIS. So with the new image server and the video server, you can take your video from a camera in a fixed location or from a drone or a plane and integrate that right into your map. And with reality mapping, you can capture content from your drone, aerial, and satellite. So this includes creation of true orthos, digital surface models, point cloud, and 3D meshes as shown here for the city of Prague. This is modernizing photogrammetry and making it available to you, our GIS users. So these outputs are the foundational layer for all of your workflows, including GeoAI and the solutions that you need. This is also creating the foundation for your digital twins. And we're empowering digital twins by leveraging rich sensor information, AI, and 3D GIS. Here you can see an example of Tokyo rendered in ArcGIS Pro and online, captured with aerial surveying mission and processed in ArcGIS Reality. So new features and layers are created with image analysts or 3D analysts such as the digital surface models, GeoAI mapping, or LOD2 models, allowing interaction with domain data in the context of a photorealistic 3D canvas. And users are generating useful data sets created with SideScan and Drone2Map. So many of you are actively flying your drones and capturing imagery of sites or managing facilities. So we are continuously enhancing our drone mapping capability, including our ArcGIS Flight. So ArcGIS Flight helps you to plan your missions to collect your drone imagery. And we're using the Reality Engine in these focused ways to provide you with accurate, up-to-date analysis-ready content that integrates within your GIS. Here's an example of a drone reality mapping over Alcatraz Island. This is a 2-centimeter resolution 3D mesh captured by a free-fly Astro drone with over 2,600 images flown with ArcGIS Flight. The dataset was then processed into a photorealistic 3D mesh and pixel-accurate true ortho using SideScan. This example highlights how accessible drone technology paired with ArcGIS Reality allows you to build and maintain a 3D system of record. And GIS is increasingly becoming 3D, enabling the living digital twins. People are building data models that are completely 3D, and the software has been refined to edit and update 3D features and mesh bringing in all kinds of 3D data like BIM models and so forth. So now you can also perform advanced analytics and exploratory analysis in the browser. For visualization, we are introducing the XR viewer, so we can have map viewer for 2D maps, scene viewer for 3D scenes, and now you can take the same 3D scenes and view them in a more immersive experience with the XR viewer. And what's coming to ArcGIS reality this November? It's the Gaussian splats. I think my presentation stopped moving. Okay, so just give me a second. So Gaussian splat is a new way of creating 3D data. And I have here some examples. Okay. Yeah, so it's really exciting. So again, we have a new technology coming to ArcGIS called the Gaussian splat. So the Gaussian splat is a new way of representing the 3D world as millions of overlapping splats, like tiny transparent ellipses. So these splats captured both color and position, allowing the computer to render a scene that looks like a photo-realistic mesh, but with a fraction of the processing time. And Gaussian splats, they're very ideal for modeling vegetation in fine detail. It is very immersive, or providing that immersive viewing of reflective and transparent surfaces, as you can see here. And it is useful for detailed rendering of thin and complex structures such as this one. Here's a recent proof of concept that we did with our colleagues at eHill Technology and their customer network Waitaki in New Zealand. For this project, drones were flown to capture LiDAR data across a large project area. From the resulting point clouds, we were able to extract 3D buildings directly in ArcGIS. And they also conducted drone flights over a substation. Using Drone2Map, we produced this 3D mesh. The mesh is powerful, but it can struggle with thin structures. And that's where Gaussian rendering comes in. You can capture the structures with much greater precision to inspect assets such as poles, wires, insulators, in high detail, and even perform precise measurements. Gaussian splat is georeferenced, so you can overlay your existing GIS data, like this utility network, to provide contextual information that supports planning, monitoring, and decision making. This is a beautiful showcase of an industrial zone in Vietnam. Drone flight was conducted by our customer Port Coast, and what you're seeing here is not a video, but a Gaussian splat produced fully automatically with a reality engine. With Gaussian splat, we're able to reconstruct thin structures present in your project areas, and you can process it by scale with your drone or aerial dataset. This drone flight, captured with 2 cm ground sampling distance, illustrates the capacity of Gaussian splat to handle complex structures, fine infrastructure, and even vegetation. And this November, this technology is coming to ArcGIS reality, and will furthermore leverage the web service streaming, allowing to render large-scale geospatial datasets to expand the 3D GIS capabilities of ArcGIS. Now let's go back to our other products. Here is an important capability in ArcGIS: field operations. This is transforming the mobile workforce. So for years, people have been collecting data with Survey 123, quick capture, field maps, and with the enhancements we made this year, they are able to edit the authoritative data from enterprise data, whether they're offline or online. So this has an enormous positive impact, connecting millions of field workers with their enterprise systems. And ArcGIS is a system of record for many organizations, and we're continuing to simplify and strengthen geospatial data management. Our improvements focus on 3 key areas, namely geodatabase, editing, and data integration. The geodatabase now offers advanced functionality with better support for attribute rules, utility network migration, and schema maintenance. For editing, we've expanded our web-based capabilities from basic feature updates to metadata management. Our integration now provides native support and support for new databases types. And ArcGIS data pipelines makes it easier to connect to business systems, bringing data into ArcGIS Online. We've also enhanced our data engineering tools and integration with Microsoft Power Platform. Web Editor is a web application dedicated for editing and is a full-featured editor. So since its introduction in 2024, its capabilities have increased significantly and now include support for subtype group layers, tables, bulk attribute editing, interactive contextual tools for efficient feature editing. So this is going to simplify editing and making it available for a whole new set of users. And Esri has an incredible partnership with Microsoft for more than 30 years. In recent years, we've made major progress by integrating our technology directly into the Microsoft 365 platform. So mapping, geocoding, and analytics are now available to all Microsoft users, and even to those who aren't GIS experts. We're also embedding Esri's GeoAnalytics for Fabric directly into the Microsoft Fabric. Soon, all Fabric users worldwide will be able to access ArcGIS Map Viewer, perform unified analytics, and use nearly 200 geoanalytics tools with the data stored in Microsoft OneLake. We also have a very strong strategic partnership with Autodesk Corporation by integrating CAD, BIM with GIS results in connecting stakeholders in industries like AEC and transportation. These integrations involve connecting data, systems, and workflows to allow users to directly access CAD and BIM files for analysis, visualization, and sharing. So we're advancing initiatives with Autodesk to bring on-demand spatial data to a broader set of users across different systems. So this includes GIS teams, project coordinators, engineers accessing ArcGIS from their familiar platforms such as AutoCAD and Civil 3D. And we see ArcGIS as a single system that is built on 3 foundational products. We have the Pro, Online, and Enterprise. And we continue to simplify access to these products and capabilities through the user types. The latest releases in ArcGIS Pro focused on quality, performance, and productivity enhancements. This has resulted in hundreds of improvements that we think you'll experience in the work that you're doing. In addition, we've brought in the metadata editor from ArcGIS Online and Enterprise into the latest version of ArcGIS Pro. We've also added support for multi-user project collaboration, and this upcoming release will be adding AI assistance and OneDrive support. The ArcGIS Enterprise is the self-hosted WebGIS option that seamlessly integrates into your IT infrastructure. So it can run on Windows, Linux, Kubernetes environment in public and private clouds and on premises. And over the past years, we have improved enterprise readiness through enhanced observability capabilities such as audit logging. So this microservices architecture on Kubernetes increases efficiency, gives you the push-button scalability, and is designed from the ground up for high availability. And the third foundational product is ArcGIS Online. Since it's a software as a service, it makes it faster and easier for you to get up and running with your comprehensive GIS on the web. Many of our customers worldwide are combining ArcGIS Online and Enterprise for public use or project-specific purposes. So mapping, analysis, data management in ArcGIS Online are growing rapidly, especially with the addition of the model builder and the web editor to support many of those field applications. ArcGIS Online also has a premium feature service option for organizations who require the highest assurances, and their hosted feature services will be available when they need them. And the ArcGIS platform can be extended with specialized and focused capabilities like high-end analytics, specialized data and workflow management, and production mapping, and increasingly taking GIS indoors. ArcGIS Hub is an extension to ArcGIS Online that enables data sharing, collaboration, and engagement across multiple communities of all shapes and sizes. ArcGIS solutions are the ready-to-use configuration that are included in ArcGIS at no extra cost. So they work with Online, Enterprise, and Pro, and they are fully supported. So there is more than 150 solutions that support your workflow in nearly every industry that we work on. And this year, we've introduced an ArcGIS solution for GIS managers to support the important work that you are doing. And you can build your own solution within ArcGIS using the ArcGIS Experience Builder. So this is our own solution for no-code or low-code environment. So this is the next generation of the very popular web app builder. We've recently added this express mode that makes building your application faster and more efficient. And we are also on track this year to bring the features of the web app builder into the experience builder. And for the developers here, Esri has a rich collection of SDKs and APIs to automate and extend your solutions. So the Pro and Enterprise SDKs allow you to extend and add functionality to ArcGIS Pro and the services you publish with the Enterprise. ArcPy and the Python API allow for automation of daily tasks and workflows like map creation, analysis, organizational administration. So you can also create your own maps into your browser with the JavaScript or on native devices like Apple using our native SDKs. And among the new and improved features are an Arcade AI assistant, web components, and access to new mapping and analysis capabilities. And beyond those foundational products, extensions, developer tools, we also offer several focused applications. The business analyst and Urban are the most popular. So business analyst is used by Fortune 1000 companies because it includes rich data for understanding customers, markets, and site locations all out of the box. It is used in government and public organizations to better understand their communities and constituents. And ArcGIS Urban supports collaborative, data-driven urban planning, so helping planners and stakeholders designing more sustainable cities. So the latest updates in Urban lets you upload your 3D building models to visualize and analyze in new developments in context. And Urban is now included in Professional Plus user tests to give many of you access right away. So what's next? As you can see, we've done a lot of improvements and enhancements this year, and we will continue our product improvements and incremental releases throughout the year. So we're also working on many development projects to improve existing functionality and continue to leverage the latest technological advances to bring our innovations and be relevant to your work. So our commitment is to continue to advance ArcGIS in support of your work with a focus on quality and performance that we know are very important to all of you. And that's it, and thank you very much for your time today.
好，感谢各位上半场的就关于 Esri， 然后在2025年ArcGIS 的一个发展的一个规划，我们有Johannes还有例子这边分享关于影像还有最新的一个发展。那现在的话，我们就先休息30分钟左右。我们现在先休息一下30分钟左右。那现在时间的话是2点35分，2点35分。那我们先休息到3点5分的时候，那我们再进来会场。那外面的话已经有帮各位备妥了那个餐盒的部分然后可以在外面先享用，然后也有相关的茶水各位可以先享用。好，那我们现在先休息一下，休息到3点05分以后，再请各位进场，然后延续下一场的话，我们是埃塞由上影像的部分，然后如何协助这一次那个台风灾害的一个应用然后还有以及后续的一个更多的一个发展还有一些薪资然后谢谢各位，那我们先休息到3点5分，谢谢。